So I'm going to talk a little bit about how jazz has influenced my blues playing. I have probably listened to more, I don't like the word jazz, I have to say, but what else are you going to do? More jazz in my lifetime than any other form of music. I listen to a lot of blues, but I don't really listen to that much blues any longer. You know, I've just digested it and I play it so much that I'm looking for other things to, influence me. However, that said, I still listen to many of the old jazz records that I used to listen to. And that would be John Coltrane, Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter. Those three in particular, I would consider my strongest influences in jazz, but also very much big fan of Sonny Rollins, Roland Kirk, and Archie Shepp, which is somebody that a lot of people don't know about. In Europe, I think he actually had a pretty good career, but in the United States, people don't know who Archie Shepp is. They're all tenor players, except Miles, of course, who's the trumpet player. And so there's that harmonic influence. Really it's just a harmonic influence on a traditional form. So if somebody is playing a blues in G7, they're 5-chord, 4-chord, right? Maybe a 9, so there's a little jazz influence in there, right? That 9th, 13th. But when you play a raised 9-chord for your 5-chord, you've got two options there for altered tonalities that you can use, So a D raised 9, all the notes in a D raised 9 chord are found in the diminished scale. You might call it the double diminished scale, which is a series of half steps and whole steps. Not that, just that. So that is a big thing for me. Right? Right into some funk. This kind of thing. Right there, I actually did not play diminished. I played the second of those two scales, which is half diminished and then half whole tone. So it begins the same way of half step, half step, and then it's whole step, whole step, whole step, whole step. And that's where that note can be added. I'm losing it here. So that's half diminished, half whole tone. It's referred to as the altered scale. That was just diminished arpeggio off the 5-chord. Right? Something like that. So this is how it appears in my playing. It's wonderful to be able to expand on the simple blues, And somehow I found myself to be a blues guitar player. I always wanted to be a jazz guitar player. For a while, I wanted to be a jazz saxophone player, which was my first instrument. But I was never really very good on it, and the guitar just came a lot more naturally to me. And I think that's the case with people, like they're built for something, kind of, you know? They're built for one of these instruments, you know? So the guitar was it. And so my love of blues and my love of jazz, I found a way to put them together. And it influenced my writing to where the chords that I would learn in studying jazz, which basically for me was just I learned chords, I learned the jazz chord vocabulary, and I learned the scales that ran through them, and that was it. And I approached those scales the same way that I approached the pentatonic scale. Just play it until you find some things that you like, you know, and also kind of picking up on what I was hearing from other players. But I'm in no way as sophisticated of a jazz guitar player as someone like John Scofield, you know, or Kurt Rosenwinkel, certainly. I'm not those guys. I'm a blues guitar player. But I can use that, you know, that influence to open up my blues playing in a way that surprises people, you know, because you only hear it in jazz, that kind of harmony. You really only hear it in jazz. So yeah, those two scales, the diminished, half step, whole step, I'm in D, diminished. So that would have that note instead of that. The fifth would be natural. If you play it altered, there's the diminished, and then it's a raised fifth. The diminished has 8 tones, so that can kind of throw a person. But the half diminished, half whole, there's your diminished, has the same as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's a funny sounding do, re, mi, isn't it? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's because they're altered. The fifth in particular is outstanding. Third, that's a raised fourth, raised fifth, seventh root. And people don't realize they can just play the scale. That's enough. End of a blues. Right? So that's those two scales, I'm telling you. The diminished and the altered. Those two scales on a 5 chord. It's an altered 5 chord. Okay.